Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party again for another week. I am Aaron.
And I am Vince.
And this, if you don't know, is the universe's only improv comedy Dragon Ball Watch Along podcast. We're trying to watch every episode and every iteration of Dragon Ball, no matter what the prefix or postfix is attached to it. I think those are the grammar words.
I think you got it.
Thank you.
And you did that, Aaron, without the help of Grammarly AI.
I didn't, which is not a sponsor. Also, how dare they add the AI at the end? I remember when it was just Grammarly.
Remember when it was checking your grammar without the power of a large language model?
I'm sure, like, it had to, at the very beginning, it had to have been. But, like,
yeah,
I guess that's the question of what is a spell check, if not a robot.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's a robot that is not romantically into me.
Yeah, unfortunately. If you could romance Clippy,
oh my God,
bring him the right gift.
OpenAI is getting into erotica.
This is a Chuck Tingle. I'm sure Chuck Tingle has written the book on Clippy and his girthy clip.
I heard you were looking to get off.
Need some help with that? Leans on the word you misspelled.
I think you meant to say, fuck.
Yeah, he has a shame kick. He shames you about your poor grammar. But you're into it. If this hasn't been written, we need to.
Kink Clippy.
Look, we're not here to talk about eroticism. We're here to talk about Dragon Ball, the most chaste thing in the universe, honestly. But before we do that, we have to do a little something called Kame Housekeeping, where we let you, the audience, get prepared. Get prepared. We'll Boy Scouts it for the episode ahead. And the first part of Kame Housekeeping is the world famous UN sanctioned. And, I can't believe I almost forgot. It's Olympic Committee approved. Oh. And of course, I'm talking about that 1 minute roundup. Crawling sounds.
Okay. So I brought you down to the crawl space because I don't want to be alone down here.
Well, yeah, it's terrifying. It's cobwebs.
Yeah.
Mice, several mice. Big scary monster in the corner. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be here either.
Yeah, I don't want to be alone down here. But it's kind of look, the spiders, the cobwebs, the opossum, not possum. Regionally, where it's the opossum.
We say the O here in the specific region of the U.S. we're in.
Where we are, we say the O, and we believe in the Mothman.
Of course, yeah. I was thinking that's the monster that was in the corner, but confirmed a Mothman.
Okay, all right.
Is that why we're here?
Yeah,
okay.
That's why we're here. I need.
Guys, come on. What's the deal?
Mothman. I brought my friend down here to confront you.
Hey, Mothman. What's up? Confront me? What did I do?
Yeah. You're making a racket.
Look, I pay half the rent.
You pay half the rent, but you are responsible for 100% of the decibels coming from the crawl space.
Okay, what is there a specific noise that I'm making?
I don't want to look. This is why I brought my friend here.
Yeah, I think I've also just so I know 2 people makes it seem like we're attacking you, but I have heard these noises too. It's like a insanity destroying whale.
Yeah. Yeah, my eyes were bleeding. My ears were bleeding.
I saw my dead relatives. They were beckoning me to the other side.
Mothman, we just want that to stop.
That's a medical condition. Come on. I cannot help
Mothman,
that.
don't diagnose me, Mothman.
What? Are you a Mothman doctor? A
No,
Mothmanologist?
I'm not.
It's
not.
It's like a night terror, okay? I can't help it.
It does happen only at night. I have to be on his side for this.
Don't be on his side.
I am your friend, but I'm trying to be impartial here. I want a solution that everyone would agree with. But it's a real pickle. I gotta say.
For me, it's really easy because I have a jackalope that wants this space, and your lease is up. Your lease is up at the end of the month.
I didn't know it was your peanut butter, all right? Let's just get down to it.
How did you not know? How did you not know? I have the same name as the peanut butter. Skippy. Skippy is my name.
Seed. Skippy and Mothman coming to, that's an FXX.
Oh, that's FXX. Yes. In the wake of What We Do in the Shadows ending, they need something.
Yeah. Cryptid House.
Yeah, Cryptid House.
There you go. And I mean, speaking of houses, that's the beginning of the first part of Kame Housekeeping, where we do a little and sometimes a long improv scene to stretch or tighten our improv muscles. I think we're in good shape for the episode ahead, and it allows us to move on to the 1 minute roundup proper, which is me turning away from the mic to burp. No, it's not there yet. It'll come. I'll try and do it during the roundup, because the 1 minute roundup is where one of us, this time Vince, has to summarize everything that we've covered in Dragon Ball thus far. I dare say that is we're coming up on 400 episodes of Dragon Ball content that has to get covered here. And we do it so you can get caught up. Maybe you're new to the podcast. Maybe you're a lapsed listener. Maybe you just like hearing us sweat, and the sweat is audible. I've been told.
Oh. I have not been told.
I didn't mean to break this to you, but but
good thing I have my pop filter on today.
Mm-hmm. The main reason for a pop filter on a mic. Little known fact. But yeah, we do it for funsies and to catch everyone up on where we're at in the show. And so the only thing I got to do is ask Vince, are you ready to round up?
Aaron, I am ready. I appreciate you asking. And here I go. You collect 7 mystical orbs. You get to wish for anything you want. They're called the Dragon Balls. That's what the focus of the story centers around for the first 300 episodes. Goku's a little monkey boy, goes on lots of adventures, makes a lot of friends. On his way, he also makes a lot of enemies. Those enemies sometimes become friends, but they don't until they kill somebody. And then they have to go to maybe a planet Namek where the Dragon Balls are originally from to wish everybody back. And he fights the baddest dude in the universe named Frieza. And the planet explodes. He goes Super Saiyan, and he comes back to Earth. And kid from the future is like, hey, you're gonna suffer from a heart attack, and this guy Cell's gonna come. He's really bad. He's really, 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 really bad. But Goku's son beats him after Goku dies and it's saving the universe. Now Goku's back. He's back 5 years later. His son is a teenager, dressed like an idiot. He's got a little girlfriend. They're about to fight in the Tenkaichi tournament. Trunks just won and is about to fight Hercule Satan. But Goku, he's dead. We don't know why he's back for just one day. Vegeta's really proud of his son for beating up Goku's other son, Goten, and Trunks, and Chi-Chi, Bulma. They're in the crowd, and the crowd's crazy, and they're going nuts. It's over the moon. Home run!
A roundup for the ages.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much. I like that you just described Gohan like you would your friend's son. He dresses like an idiot. He's got a little girlfriend. He's a teen.
Oh man, my Unk era is in full effect.
Yes, you're getting there. But thank you, Vince, for that delightfully devilish 1 minute roundup. Uh, if you would like to try your hand or mouth, you know what? Nope, that's gross. Look, if you want to do a 1 minute roundup, we invite you to do it. It saves us the trouble. We appreciate it. You can do multiple takes, edit together. People have done songs. People have done it backwards. We love when anyone submits a 1 minute roundup, and you can do that by sending it to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. Now we can move on to the next part of Kame Housekeeping, where I let all of you fine folk know that Vince and I, well, we watched 2 different versions of the episode. I watch the original Japanese language with English subtitles. Vince watches the English dub provided by the Funimation Corporation. You think that's why they named it that? For rhyming purposes?
I hope the naming conventions back in the day were just that. Does it rhyme? Does it rhyme?
We're on time.
Then we're on it. Oh, God, he is. He made me look the fool.
No, I'd never make you drool. But we have to go to school about discussing why we watch 2 different versions.
Nailed it.
Which is to compare and contrast the differences. Sometimes they are big, sometimes they are small. The first difference, at least for Z, has at this point always been the title. I don't think today's going to be any different. So Vince, will you please give us the title for your episode of Dragon Ball Z?
Sure, Aaron. Here comes my episode title for this week. Episode 213 of Dragon Ball Z. Big Trouble, Little Trunks.
That's good.
Yeah.
Who do you think the big trouble is? We can discuss it later.
You know what? I'm gonna hold space for that question.
Okay.
In the next segment.
Thank you. So let's see. Big, no. Treble, no. Little, no. Trunks, no. There's my title has nothing to do with this. I'm also gonna change. I'll say what I wrote, and I might have miswrote it, but here we go.
Okay.
The title for episode 213 of Dragon Ball Z from the original Japanese language translated is Now What, Satan? The greatest punch in history.
Ooh, I like it.
I wrote down pinch and or Clippy got up in this.
Oh, Clippy.
And decided to make it a little more flirty by saying pinch. But now having watched the episode, it's like, no, that's punch.
Yeah, that's a punch.
But yeah, let's. There's a punch. There's a Satan. Let's get into it. And my continued frustration at people denying the reality of the situation. So as you mentioned, Trunks did in fact win the juniors tournament, and now it is time for Mr. Satan to fight Trunks. Mr. Satan knows what's up, and he's scared. Sort of his concierge, the monk with glasses. They're sort of just both laughing at each other. Mr. Satan is like, well, what if he takes things seriously? He's like, I'm just joking.
Interesting. Because we got differences right off the bat.
All right.
Satan in mind just has a Freudian slip almost. He goes, I really don't think I can beat him. And he kind of says it twice.
Wow.
And there are some interesting vocal performances in my version of the episode, starting with the attending. I have him as attending in my notes. Because he's kind of like lispy a little bit.
Interesting.
It's like, oh, they're all ready for you, Mr. Satan. What a welcome. Like stuff like that. I'm just like, who is this guy?
Very soft-spoken, it seems like. I mean, that's a good contrast with a bombastic Hercule. So Mr. Satan, he knows what's up. He's trying to figure out a way out of this one. The announcer asks if Trunks wants a break. Of course he doesn't.
No.
And Mr. Satan is pushed out into the crowd, and like as soon as he pushes out, he goes. His media training kicks in. He starts giving a show for the crowd. Again, surprised that everyone, even after seeing this massive display of power from these children, everyone is like, no, we still love Mr. Satan, and he's great. And of course, he's super strong, even though we've never seen him do anything like this. So
again, we have, like, if this is your first episode, I think throughout the beginning of this saga, we have talked about Mr. Satan's influence on the world, taking magic away, shrouding everything in mystery, making himself a demigod almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here, we get to see this in full frothy effect of all these adults cheering on this man to pummel a child.
And yes, they
like it is they don't really mince a lot of sentiment in mine. They're very gung-ho about Mr. Satan fighting this child. There are like a few people in the crowd that are like, I'd never let my kid get in the ring with that man.
Interesting. I believe the crowd is mainly just cheer. They're like, yeah, Mr. Satan, and sort of they're Greek chorusing some things.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing, they're not very bloodthirsty. They're definitely interested to see what's going to happen. Goten is on the sidelines, of course. He is, before I say that, I'll add on to the Mr. Satan thing. As we've seen in, what a parallel to our world, to our current world in this, because I think it's also a thing where 7 years ago, you're told that Mr. Satan defeated Cell.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine you're extremely relieved, and you just kind of turn. I'm sure there's been many descriptions. I mean, we saw the movie that was made based on it. I'm sure there've been books. There's all these things about the event and about the lie that I'm sure so many people are just like, have turned that into, yeah, I remember seeing that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it just because you print the legend, as they say.
It's true. It's true.
But saying the one thing I don't like out of everything, Mr. Satan does yell at Goten for cheering on Trunks. He's like, don't tell him to go so hard. What are you doing?
You trying to get me killed?
No, I'm cheering on my friend.
I don't care if he's your friend, brother, or whatever. Don't say anything.
Also, like, if he kills you, that'd be kind of cool.
Don't say that.
Like if you broke every bone in your body, including the ones in your ear.
What? There are bones in there?
Mm-hmm. 3 in each. My mom teaches me karate, and then she makes me study.
I got so many questions, little boy. But the first one is, why don't you just shut up?
Just Trunks. Rip out 6 inches of his lower intestines to make his life miserable from now on.
What? All it takes is 6 inches?
It's not much. You need look. There's a reason it's that long. I think 9 feet.
I didn't know that either.
Trunks, if you hit him directly in the temple, he'll lose all of his memories of his wife.
Well, that's not too bad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you fuck around like that? I didn't know you were down.
Hey, it perks to being the champ.
Anyway, you're going to die. Goodbye.
No.
And see. Go 10.
Go 10. Before we move on from this like little interaction, because like Trunks and Hercule are now in the center of the ring. Trunks is having an internal monologue being like, I can't take this. Should I take this guy seriously? And I have a direct quote. He looks like a gorilla, but looks can be deceiving though. Like, so Trunks is really grappling with the fact that Hercule might be trying to double bluff him.
he's very back and forth of like, oh, he must be. I forget what Trunks is. I think he's lispy. Gruff lisp.
He's gruff. He's a little. He's
dad.
like a raspy kid.
Hey, I'm Raspy Kid.
Oh, hey, raspy kid.
What up? You got to do a voice like Donnie. Now I'm doing Charles Manson now. Let's not do that. But yeah, he like you said, he's back and forth. We cut to the Z Boys, and Krillin's like, "Oh, the preliminaries must be done. Let's go back."
Oh, okay.
Everyone walks away, and Videl is like, "Hey, why are you going? Isn't like Trunks one of yours? Doesn't say child. Doesn't say the son of one of you. Just like, isn't he one of yours? Don't you want to see this fight?" And Goten, of course, has to maintain kayfabe. He's like, yeah, it could be a good match. And everyone's like, all right, we'll see you later.
Oh, yeah. It was a very good scene. I wrote in my notes that Videl has like more of a, don't you want to see like his great technique? Like, so he's just like, don't you want to learn from my dad on how to fight, you
Get
nerds?
out. You yourself said your papa got weak. And again, Videl, I get it. Gohan has said it before. Videl does not understand that she is so much stronger than her dad at this point. But it's like, you can fly and he cannot. You saw energy blasts.
Yeah.
This, my first, I don't know when, much like Hollywood Handbook, I don't know when they drop the act. And it's getting frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be one of those things as a child. Like, I'm assuming if I'm lucky enough to have children, they will look at me and be like, nobody can beat my dad at basketball. He's the best at basketball.
I mean, that's true. I look at you like that.
Right? So I can only imagine that if as my kid grows to the age where they're getting competitive in basketball, they see other people, like other pros, or get face-to-face time, they might still be like, I don't know, my dad can probably still beat you. You know, my kid runs across Kevin Durant in the future, old man Kevin Durant. I don't know how good you were. I didn't watch the NBA in the 2010s. So I think it might be a little bit of that. But we are waiting for the other shoe to drop, for the veil to be lifted over Videl's eyes so she could see what a true piece of shit her dad is.
I just want her to beat up her dad.
That's all we want. Just a quick beat him up.
I pray for Mr. Satan's financial ruin.
I think that's safe to say. We all do.
As much as I need that nice nest egg for Gohan in his family.
Right.
Because I don't know if you know this, college professors, they don't make nothing. They get a free apartment. That's the perk.
They get a free apartment and then like free admission for their kids if they make it to tenure.
Yeah. If. Ooh, big if.
If Gohan can keep his nose in them damn books.
If he can play the game. Schmooze the right publish enough.
Oh, that's right. You gotta bring those ad dollars back to the university because that's how academia should work. Same rules as podcasting.
You got to get your research funded. Wait a minute. Well, good thing he's in Metro West and not here.
Thank goodness.
So the rest of this is a lot of Mr. Satan just trying to think of anything he can think of to get out of this while saving face. His main concern is, how am I going to be perceived? So the first bit, after I'll admit, a very good transformation sequence.
Oh yeah.
He swapped belts and they made it look great.
Lovingly rendered, well animated, just this almost it's just like him showing off who he is again for everybody. getting them all hot and bothered.
Mm-hmm. They love a belt change. So first tactic is to run up the trunks and say, "Hey kid, let's take it easy, huh? This is supposed to be an exhibition match. It's supposed to be light and fun." Trunk says, no way, dude. I'm going as hard as I can. This is Trunks' new voice for me.
We gotta keep it. Yep.
This is get ready, everyone. I mean, they'll be fused soon. So next tactic. My knee. Y'all don't know this, but my knee got injured during the Cell games, and I never told anyone. But now it's acting up. And then the announcer runs over and he's like, "Oh, I'll get a doctor."
Yep. And the minute the doctor is mentioned, he's like, my knee popped back into place. I'm ready to go now. Let's get this done.
Also, you could bribe a doctor.
Yeah.
You're Mr.
Satan.
A sports doctor, a sportsman. Not that they're not real doctors, but I watched him. I know what goes on.
Yeah. Enough money. They'll probably look the other way. They'll let you play on a bad Achilles, or I don't know what happens in him.
Cleared.
Yeah. That's how most of the NFL works.
I told you, I saw him. And that doesn't work. Everyone was very worried about him for a sec, actually. So then Mr. Satan has a thought that I did bring up earlier. I thought this is what was going to happen. He's like, "Oh, it's a kid. I could just lose on purpose and everyone think I'm a great guy." So he goes over and with the dumbest fucking face known to man goes, "Hey kid, I forgot to tell you about the secret salute that you're supposed to do. So at the beginning of the match, to salute me, you gently hit me in the face ever so lightly, and that's the salute."
Interesting. I mean, It's all pretty much the same, but they just change it to champion's greeting.
Champion's greeting. That's probably better.
Yeah. Because he's like, "You didn't know this before, but because you're a champ, I get to tell you. There's a champion's greeting. Just a light punch."
Champion's greeting, dude. I'll punch you real soft. Don't worry. Quagmire, gotta tamp it down, rasp it up more.
Remember, you can't go to Quagmire because then it becomes extra problematic.
You gotta, there we go. No, too much. This is what a delicate balance the Trunks voice is.
I mean, this is why voice actors get paid.
That's true.
Tens of dollars.
At this point,
yeah.
All right.
But the match commences. Mr. Satan walks over to Trunks, leans his cheek in, and of course, like the crowd now is like, "Oh, look, Mr. Satan's giving him a free shot. What a guy! What a nice guy!"
Oh, he's to mean this kid who can fly and shoot energy blasts. Hell yeah!
Way to punch down, Mr. Satan. But what comes next, Aaron and listener, is a punch up.
Yeah, give it to us.
Trunks extends his little tiny baby fist, and they do this, I think, really well because it's a bit of a faux-ish slow-mo where we see Mr. Satan smile turn into a full deformed, blown away face, and then there's like a half-second frame of it still, and then he flies through the air, lands against the wall, cartoonishly imprinting his body print, and then he falls. And what else falls? The crowd to silence before commercial.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jacqueline.
what do you think the most significant YA book series like the 2000s to the 2010s is?
Oh, definitely the Hunger Games.
No, I mean like
Twilight. That's the best
no,
one.
no. I'm talking about the Percy Jackson series by Riordan.
I've not heard of those. If I wanted to listen to a funny podcast about those, what would you suggest?
Well, I would recommend Unwise Girls, which you and I host. This is a podcast where we reread, analyze, and frequently joke about the books of the Rick Riordan verse, and we see why people call these the best young adult magical series of the 2000s.
And we always take time to declare which characters are canonically, factually not cishet, because Rick Riordan is not the boss of us.
Listen to Unwise Girls every Friday, wherever you get your podcasts. Brought to you by the Moonshot Network.
He's fine.
Yeah, no, he's all right. He's all right, right? Everybody's like holding their breath for just a second.
Even Vidal is just going, Papa.
Yeah.
Which is
reality being shattered before her very eyes.
That's true. This is the most she's ever seen him get beat up. Because he didn't show that part where Cell knocks him into the mountain.
Yeah.
Mr. Satan stands up and he's very stoic. He's just like, "Oh, you got me, kid. Wow, you're real strong. You beat this old man up." Everyone gets what's going on. They're like, "Oh, they let this kid who defied physics win. Let him win." I did like 20 air quotes this episode for a podcast. I hope my tone of voice conveys it.
Yeah, and if you're playing the Aaron quotes drinking game, sorry about it.
Yeah, I hope it's not midday. But yeah, Trunks is the winner. Everyone's happy.
Yeah. Mr. Satan walks off, walks out of the arena, passes by that attending again, and I think the attending's like, "Oh, you really gave him a show, Mr. Satan." And Hercule just goes, "You didn't think I'd actually fight a kid, did you?" Walks off.
He's like, "I'm gonna take a nap now." Doopa.
There is like a cutback to Trunks, kind of dumbfounded in the arena, and his internal monologue is like, "I can't tell if this guy is so strong that he let me win, or if he's a moron and a weakling."
Ooh, a weakling.
Yeah.
That's his dear old dad coming out.
But either way, let's not mince words in talking about Mr. Satan's durability, because he's taken hits from Perfect Cell and now a direct, unguarded, unprepared for punch by Trunks that sent him to a brick wall, and he did survive.
An argument can be made that Mr. Satan is from a Looney Tunes style universe where people an anvil falling in your head, that's a Tuesday morning. That's when you clock into work kind of thing. He was like, "This is crazy. I hate this. Let me find another dimension." He gets here sort of once all this Vegeta, once all the Frieza stuff is going on, he's like, "Hey, this place is pretty good. It doesn't seem like there's any freaks except me." Wins the martial arts tournament. The Z-Boys come in. He's like, "Oh no, it's like the last place." Desperately fight. This is a Judge Doom Toontown situation.
My goodness. You're connecting all the dots, and I just want to say, it's probably safe to assume that Hercule is the basis for King in the One Punch Man franchise. Not sure if anybody is reading that or prepared for the third season to drop. But King is a Hercule-like entity, presumed to be the strongest hero in his universe. So strong, in fact, that just by looking at him could kill you. And he is a victim of circumstance in that he was attacked by a monster, blinked, the monster was destroyed. He doesn't know who saved his life, but everybody presumed he was the one that killed the monsters, which is exactly what is happening to Hercule, except for Hercule is actively seeking the adoration for his Aaron quotes, efforts
Yes.
to defeat a monster.
A king in One Punch Man is much more relatable because he actively is just like, I hate this. This sucks. I don't want to fight.
I just want to play girly fighting games with Saitama, please.
He just wants to hang out with the boys. We've never seen Hercule do a hang sesh, I think is the issue.
Later, like at this point, like he's a loner who drinks a lot and watches old fight clips. That's all we know. That's all we know. It's hard to empathize with the man.
Get this man the new Battlefield.
I'm pushing C. I got Overwatch on the snipers.
I don't know enough specifics. I'm sorry. But also, here comes Trunks. Get wrecked, old man.
Not here. Come on, kid.
I'm playing medic and I'm not going to heal you. I know that much. I'm going to troll medic you.
Trunks would. Trunks absolutely would.
Of course. He's a rich kid.
Hey, quit stream sniping me.
Stop streaming, idiot.
Dragon Ball would be so much better if from this point on, Trunks' whole thing was just ruining Mr. Satan's day.
That's I wish, continuing that, like at the wedding of Videl and Gohan, spoilers. Trunks performs some sort of pantsing.
Oh, you're a more generous man than I, because I was immediately thinking squirt gun to the crotch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. Yeah. That's also good.
Just before the daddy-daughter dance, Hercule's left. Where did he get a squirt gun from?
A laxative chocolate. Which I've been the victim of.
What?
Would not wish. I don't know if you know this, but Band is horrible and full of some of the most malicious people you've ever met.
Snap.
Yeah, so that during a giant competition day, they're like, here's laxative chocolate. And there was fortunately enough time for me to go home and take care of it.
My goodness.
Because I did not eat a ton of it, thankfully. But yeah, I was... It is wild that the most bullying I ever got was from other band people.
That's crazy.
Like, looking back, truly. Again, like... I feel like we almost got a therapy session last episode. We don't need to do it again.
No. I'm just, I knew that, like athletes can be a little toxic to one another. There's definitely a bit of bullying or taking your lumps there. I didn't know it extended to trying to get first chair in band, man. I didn't know.
I think the first year I got first or second chair. Basically, I beat out a senior.
Oh.
As far as chairs. And that probably was mistake number one.
Yeah.
And Vince, I did it without trying. I was not an astute student of music.
Aaron couldn't even read music at the time.
I was just like, this? How about a little something like this?
Get that man in first chair.
Yeah, I made the sounds with my mouth. They fell for it.
You know who else fell for it? The entire arena audience. And with the exhibition match done, the announcer lets everybody know 30 minutes until the adult tournament starts. I shouldn't have said adult tournament. Until the grown-ups fight. And says, please try the nachos. And then we get a lovely, what do you call this kind of cut? Like it cuts to the Z Fighters walking around the tournament grounds and Goku saying, I didn't like the nachos.
A gag, I guess. I don't know if it's a cut.
It's like a cut into a punchline cut.
Yeah. Punch cut, they call it.
Punch cut.
Will calls it. Yeah. It's them. They're walking back to the preliminary area. They get stopped. They're like, hey, only people that passed can get in. And a cocky Krillin rightfully so. It's just like, I think we got in. Why don't you check that list?
Oh, yeah. He says in mine, with flying colors, I might add.
You punch the machine. Why does
holding his jock the whole time.
He's just so close to this man's face, looking over at the list. So they call it.
And that blonde babe is my wife, I might add.
I have a kid. So, yeah, at least once.
Sir, none of this automatically put your name on the list. I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. All right, here you are, Krillin, baby boy Krillin. Sorry, you didn't fill out the last name, so we just assumed.
Piccolo's just back there. Got him.
Anyway, I'm Ma Jr. What?
Yeah, I'm undercover, Goku.
Remember, Piccolo's not a great name around these parts. There's the whole taking over the world thing, blowing up the island previously thing.
Oh, yeah. Forgot all about that, Piccolo. Good idea.
So interesting, because I don't know what Majin's like devil or Boo is. Yeah. So he's half a devil.
He's half devil. Ma Junior. It does write well.
Yeah.
Like I like it. I like writing it out. M.A. Junior.
Yeah, he's Piccolo is so savvy to the human world now. Then they keep walking, and I just want to point out because they feature 18. I have to talk about it. Krillin and Goku walking down the street. Krillin's like, "Man, it must be nice you don't age in the other world." With Goku saying, "Hey, Krillin, why don't you try dying then?" Not maliciously.
Right.
Like, I think genuinely just trying to solve a perceived problem.
If you like it so much, Krillin, you could just die and come with me. That's what it feels. That's what your scene feels like.
Yes.
Mine has a different tone.
Ooh.
Because Krillin is like, "Hey, Goku, why don't you spare me some of those winnings when you win the big match?" And, Goku's like, "Haha, I don't know, Krillin, whatever. And Goku's like, "Yeah, I can't take it with me." And Krillin's like, "Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch over it. Right, Goku? Just let me hold on to it for you while you're in Otherworld." And then Goku says, "Oh, why don't you just come with me, Krillin?" Krillin then says,
Okay.
"I can't do that, Goku. I'm married now, bro. This is the good life. Right, babe?"
That is so much more chuggy.
It's so chuggy.
Also, us saying that is chuggy. But look, it's embarrassing. Krillin, what a horrible way to put that. It's much less embarrassing in mine.
Okay.
Where he's like, "No, my life is good right now. I'm happy." Like, it's just a genuine, like, no. Like, I fought really hard and like, I'm just enjoying my life now. But he does turn around and is like, "Isn't that right?" And then it's 18, blushing ever so slightly. And then saying Baka.
Okay.
She
says like, "Baka in yours." She calls him a goon in mine.
A goon.
And did I, in parentheses, did I put ER? Yes, I did in my notes.
But she likes it.
Oh, yeah. She loves it. She's like, "That's my short, hairy king."
What a big dummy. I sure do love him.
That's
what we can all hope for.
Right?
That's love. Like, despite your flaws.
I should use that line when I am in the company of others, as well as my wife.
That you're a goon?
I'm married now, bro. Life's good.
I'm married. That's a whole brand of t-shirts. I'm married now, bro. On the back, life's good.
Life's good.
But like obviously Krillin and 18 are doing just fine, except for a shitty old man they live with. We cut to Trunks getting interviewed without parental supervision.
Terrifying.
A cavalcade of questions from the press. Trunks doesn't answer any and just goes, "Hey, look, it's Mr. Satan. He's coming." They all look away, and this is where Trunks and Goten make their escape. And then Trunks is essentially like, "Hey, that was real unsatisfying. It's like, what do you think? I want to get into the adult tournament." And Goten agrees, and a plan is set in motion.
Yeah, Trunks is scheming. But before we leave that interview, this is where I had mentioned that there's another unfortunate or another unique vocal performance.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say it's a bad vocal performance. It is racist.
Oh no.
There is one reporter that is wearing the armband CXT, maybe TV is around the other side. He is drawn, unfortunately, maybe a caricature of a Chinese person, and is given an offensive Chinese voice.
No.
When asking Trunks, hey, Trunks, what's your favorite blank? And I was like, I can't believe they put that in there. And I can't believe they also correctly categorized his TV station as maybe Chinese X TV.
Not customer experience TV.
Not customer experience. And I think they were doing that deliberately to separate the different interview outlets, different TV stations, because there's a guy with redder hair, definitely white passing, that had CQ TV. And I was like, that definitely means Caucasian qualifying TV. That's look, it's just what I noticed. I had to point it out. That in the American version, we got a little bit of racist caricatures because it's America, Jack. American 2000s, Jack.
See, someone different, bad. Give him a dumb
Make
voice.
it bad. Make it bad, please.
What if it reflected poorly on millions of people? Billions, maybe.
Billions. At the time, they were like hundreds of millions. They'll never get to billions.
America's gonna win the child race. The Cold War of children.
That's right, baby. That's right. That's why I'm 6'6", America.
American excellence.
Damn right.
And the dairy industry.
That's right. We have the milk board. We've got the egg board. We're doing things the right way.
So the boys escape. Trunks is like, this is kind of racist. I'm out of here. So then we get a clip of the Z boys eating a delicious meal. I miss it so much. I feel like Vegeta has gotten a little bougie because he's not just wolfing it. He's using utensils. He's taking sensible bites. He's a little slower. Goku has not learned anything.
Krillin even says, "Man, Goku, you sure do eat a lot for a dead guy." To which Goku replies, with food in his mouth, "Yeah, King Kai says the same thing. I don't know, I just love to eat."
Yeah. It's a re-explanation of he doesn't need to eat. He wants to. This is a luxury. This is, again, one of the reasons he came down. It was like tournament, eat, parentheses, maybe spend time with family. Gohan and Videl come in. Videl is like, Trunks won. And we get a slight smile on Vegeta's face. He's chuckling to himself.
But Gohan is like quick to be like, yeah, Mr. Satan let him win because he's a gentleman and all. And I think Krillin says something like kind of under his breath to demean Mr. Satan, and Gohan has to be like, Krillin,
I'm trying to smash. Come on.
Krillin, I'm trying to hit this.
I don't care. I'm married, bro. Life's
You
good.
always say that, Krillin.
I'm trying to get
I'm
it to catch
a
on.
virgin.
That's fine. I was a virgin until, let's see, when was Meryl born? 9 months before that. You're good. Wait, hold on. Are we counting the other Meryl? I was told that the other Meryl was a count, so I could wear a white suit.
Krillin, I was a little young to understand the nuances of that.
Yeah, it's looking back, it is problematic. I'll say that 100%. But I look good.
You did look good, Krillin, but you're not making me look good in front of Videl,
What
my
is she
blackmailer and hopefully girlfriend.
Blackmail? I mean, 18's blackmailed me so many times. Isn't that right, babe?
Ugh, Gooner.
Later, I have to fight. I have to get 5th place.
And see.
Because she'll get 4th.
Yeah, Krillin's calling his shot.
Yeah.
He also calls Goku, because then Gohan sits down and is like, yay, chow time. More eating commences. I took a note that was like, oh, Gohan starts by eating with a spoon and fork, which is maybe calling out his refined, upbringing, going to a fancy school and all that kind of stuff. But then in the next, they cut and he's just chowing down like his dad again.
I want to say, I could be wrong. I want to say that Goku is the only one like fully chopsticks.
Oh, the whole time? Yeah.
And I think everyone else is just like, we're Western now.
They drew in Western things like chicken wings.
Yeah, again, a Mr. Satanism. He's like, what if we had silver? What if we had metal utensils?
Hey, you guys ever eat ribs?
You put it on a grill and then you forget about it for like a day. And it's delicious.
Put down those chopsticks and pick up a spork.
Yeah. This is a KFC bowl, baby. It's gonna blow your mind.
They do ask for spaghetti at one point during the meal.
Okay, it's interesting.
Gohan runs out of spaghetti and Vegeta runs out of egg rolls during this eating sequence. I almost said fight sequence, but it's an eating sequence.
Okay. They're fighting. They're fighting something.
They're gonna be fighting the itis. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, because I'm glad you brought this up. Because again, Krillin slips up. Is like, man, those Saiyans sure can't eat. And then Videl's like, Saiyans. And Gohan's just like, again, so ashamed. Just be. I am waiting for it's the point in the romantic comedy where I'm just like, can you two just please fucking talk to each other?
Just say the words.
Just say what you mean and feel. Videl, my dad's an alien. I'm half alien, which makes me the strongest motherfucker in the world. I beat Cell. Your dad fucking sucks. If that means you hate me, I guess that's
Will Smith is behind Gohan the whole time, like, no.
He does like
everybody should go watch Hitch.
Oh, was his whole wait, was the purpose of Hitch like, hey Kevin James, you should lie?
Yes. That is the whole pitch of Hitch is, Kevin James, you should lie about who you are to this girl. You shouldn't dance like a spaz. Also, I will also be romantically involved and try lying and seeing how hard it is. Also, shellfish allergy scene.
That's correct. Because he has to lie.
He has to lie.
He should just, because allergies are feminine. Wait, is Hitch about an Andrew Tate like? Have we had this discussion before?
I don't think we've hit Hitch on the pod like this. Not like this.
Well, that like if you're looking from that description, it sounds like he is a manosphere influencer.
Pretty much.
Man, the worst thing about modern life is that I know and understand the term manosphere.
But this happened in like 2011. When we were still considering the game to be the main manuscript of the manosphere. And this was like, it's the game, but cool because he's black.
He does not wear a funny hat.
No funny, none of that stuff. It's more like, gotta be cool. All right, Kevin James, you spaz from the hit TV show King of Queens.
You might be the King of Queens, but I'm the Emperor of Hitch.
And I decree you're a nerd, bro.
Yeah, I'm married now, bro. Life is good.
And the worst part is, Aaron, I forget every female actor in the movie.
Ava Mendes.
Oh,
the
thank
rest.
you. Yeah.
Look, speaking of women, as they're leaving, Gohan, because he's a dum-dum. This is something he should have lied about, because he's like, oh, Videl, you didn't eat anything. Are you on a diet?
Dang.
Even Piccolo's like, Gohan, come on.
Come on, man.
Bruh.
Vegeta's like, Gohan, are you trying to get us all killed?
I asked that of Bulma one time, and I was in the healing pod for a month.
Yeah, Gohan, don't do that shit. You're going to get Chi-Chi angry. Next thing I know, I'll be having a third kid.
Wait, Kakarot. Do you only produce offspring when Chi-Chi is enraged?
Well, let's see. She was mad at me when we had Gohan. She was mad at me before I left, and then Goten. So yeah.
Gohan's covering his ears. Like, please, for the love of God, I'm sorry. All right. And the last bit of this episode, as they're walking back to the tournament, they're going to draw lots to see who goes against who. We see a blue, short, mohawked elf guy floating in the air. A larger elf guy who is not a maroon, a fuchsia. It's a light red.
Yeah, is that a mauve?
I think
mauve is too dark. Puce?
Puce might be.
I think it might be puce.
He's got wrinkles and he's puce. And the little guy floats up to Goku and is like, "Hey, I heard a lot about you. I hear you're really strong, and I'm excited to fight you because I've also qualified the tournament. How about we shake hands?" They do. In mine, it seems like Goku's trying to ungrip his hand and maybe can't do it until this gentleman decides to do that. The little guy then ends by landing on the ground and says, "Oh, that's what I thought. You have a good soul. Anyway, I'll see you at the tournament." And they walk away.
Interesting. I did not get the good soul part after the handshake. Something was transferring in that handshake.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to point out that like Piccolo is the first of the crew to notice these two guys and is worried. Like Piccolo's first reaction is almost like, "Oh shit." But in mine, they definitely lean on the ambiguousness and kind of categorize this little elf man as mischievous, if nothing else. Like there's a lot of grinning. There's a lot of like eyes squinting into smizing. And I think the voices, I'll try to do it for you but it's subtle. So you must be Goku. I've heard so much about you. They say you're really strong and brave. I'm glad the rumors were true. I can't wait to fight you in the tournament, though I don't think I'll beat you.
Oh, that's right. Also, great line read, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be freaked out too. Little freak.
Little floaty freak. And there is something to say that Videl also clocks their weirdness and says, I'm getting a weird feeling from these guys, Gohan.
I'm starting to think they're not human.
Hey, Gohan, these guys look like... He's like, Gohan's like, yeah, say it. These guys look like LARPers, Gohan.
Bong. Falls down.
And I think the button on this is like Piccolo, Goku, Vegeta, and I think 18 is a little wary of who these guys are. But Piccolo feels something. He's like, these guys are really strong, Goku. Goku's like, yeah, I sure say. But isn't that the point of the tournament? Is to fight other strong guys?
Goku.
And Vegeta is very much like, Vegeta knows, he's like, something's up with these two guys. Yeah. They're strong, but I'm going to beat them. And then there's Krillin. I don't know, guys. They didn't seem too strong to me. I'm not sensing much at all.
If you don't count the hair, which he barely has any of anyway. Just to say. Unlike my
I know 18 doesn't
hair.
even think mohawks are cool. She said it to me once.
But he's shorter than me, so weak.
Yeah, you see, he had to float to be eye level with Goku.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I use a stepladder like a real man.
Yeah. Will Smith has been coaching me.
All I had to do was listen to his single I Like Pretty Girls for 2 days. Retire, Will.
And we're gonna retire from this episode. That's where we left off. New fighters that we've met before in a different series are joining the fray. And I think I will say that I think we are now in uncharted territory for myself. I think this is where my previous watch has ended, and every day is going to be a surprise from here on out. Hopefully,
may every day be a wonderful little surprise.
And may you have a good day. Thank you all for listening. If you want to support us, you can go to our Patreon, patreon.com/KameHouseParty, I assume, or just go to KameHouseParty.com. All of our links are there. You can subscribe to all our stuff. We're streaming on Twitch as always, but we got to get out of here.
That's right.
So yeah, take it away.
So whether you are eating some nachos you found at the tournament, or breaking your nose on a kid, that's unfortunate. You gotta keep fighting.